Hey guys, welcome to today's issue, Burner Brother Antiques. A little bit different. Wow, we've been in here just reflecting on the past year, and we all feel like we really need to just say a big thank you to you guys for watching our content.
Oh, very thankful.
Yeah.
Thankful, grateful, blessed. That's words from my wife, right?
Yes.
There. That's what we say that all the time.
Pretty good words right there,
Yeah.
Josh.
See, that's why it's memorized.
Yeah.
She's a smart woman.
Yeah.
No,
She points to me and says, "You are."
Thankful, grateful, blessed that you're in my life, honey.
Yep.
that's so cool.
Those are great words.
They are great words, and you know what a journey it's been. We started a little over a year ago, doing our YouTube channel, and we're up to a little over 14,000 viewers. And for us, it's like this is the beginning. I found it interesting. Right when I first started doing YouTube, I asked a lot of questions. I was watching some different folks say different things, and if I'm not mistaken, it was Mr. Beast that said you got to do an upload for a year, videos for a year, and then you can actually talk and think through what you might want to do. And so we've kind of discussed that a little bit this morning, and we feel it's time to retool, to revamp what we do and how we do it.
Well, this is the time for new beginnings, right?
New beginnings.
New year.
Tomorrow morning, or tomorrow's New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's New Year's Eve.
So you're a new fresh. We're getting a fresh start.
That's right.
So this will be our last video of this year, I think. I'm pretty sure.
As far as we know.
As far as we know. We might do something different, but this will be our last canned video of the year like this. And we've got some new ideas for next year. And it's going to be a little bit of a different structure. But on the content, we'd like to ask you guys, what do you enjoy watching? What of our content is the most interesting for you? What would you like to see more of? We've got our own ideas and our own thoughts, but we really want to hear from you.
And Jay, like you said, we just brainstormed. We've been working through some different ideas. I encourage you to do the same thing. New year, step into it, think about what you're doing, how you're doing it, how you're approaching it, and it's time. It's time to start into that new year. Yeah. I think that's where we're at.
Something every year I always try and do. I usually take a week or 10-day break from Christmas to the new year. I'm usually on vacation when I get time to reflect. So this time of year I like to reflect. What did I do well last year, and what are my goals coming up for this year? And that's kind of what we've been doing, working through a lot of our goals as a team here. And we're excited about what we want to bring to the new year. We've got some fresh ideas. Our content, we want to get some more creative content for you guys. That's going to be it's going to be good.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be fun. We want to have fun.
And actually, I think it'll be there's some parts of it I think that you're really going to like, in interaction parts and just different things that are fresh and new.
Yeah.
Like you said, every year in anything you do, you kind of got to grow. And if you don't grow, then we don't like to not grow. We're on the move. We like to.
Well, something that Josh was talking even this morning about is that we're just caretakers. Even in what we do with our antiques, this isn't ours. We're just here on this earth for a little bit of a time. We're caretakers.
Stewards is the things that we're involved in for a short amount of time. And that's the way we see antiques. That's the way we see everything. So when you're a steward of something, you gotta take care of it to the best of your ability, and that's where we're at with everything that we're doing.
Yeah,
and I think we're all on the same page with that.
We are. We're excited about it too.
Our time here is like a mist. Poof! It'll be gone in no time. So
that's true.
Being a steward and caring about the things you have and being able to pass them on, because that's what antiques are. Something that's been passed on long enough to be old enough to be an antique. Well, I don't think I'll ever be an antique. I won't be that old.
We were dialoguing a lot of different topics this morning. We've been here for a couple hours just working through how we want to approach next year with this channel. And a few of the things that we highlighted that as we reflect back on last year. We put out a video where we went on a house call that was really popular. We actually bought the house.
Yeah. House and content.
House and content.
That was cool.
And it was the most incredible lamp collection. And so it was just kind of and that was just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Literally, that was a phone call, bought it.
In a half hour. Well, if you remember the lead up to that, it was, hey, I'm going to be in town in 2 weeks. I'd like to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then it turned from that into, hey, come on over. And then 30 minutes later,
30 minutes, we bought the house and contents.
Yeah. So it was a whirlwind. I guess is the way to say it.
You know, some of the times, some of the best things in your life happen like that.
Yeah.
I mean, just when you least expect it, something happens, and you're like, "Wow, that was altering," or that was awesome.
I can't explain the
How do
last
I
3 years
recreate
of
that?
my life, Jimmy. I can never explain.
3 years ago, Josh was the deputy still. Think about
I was their instructor for the sheriff's office and doing things that I loved. And then it went from that to, just a whole nother adventure. So
me too.
Yeah, look at us. 3 years ago.
3 years ago, when we were
courthouse.
in our office, Josh, we had very different uniforms on.
Yes, we did.
Well, think about this. 3 years ago, even our auction business, we were in the a small building with a tiny footprint, Donaldsville, selling just our auction gallery online. Now we own America's largest antique center. Steward of it.
I really think that over the past few years, just not being afraid of change has really, it's kind of been inspiring.
Yeah,
that's what
growing with it, and instead of backing away from it,
right.
We've kind of jumped into a lot of things with both feet, and
so
sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes we look like, oh, what happened?
Something that we've talked about and that we recognize is we've got this great responsibility.
Yes.
You talk about stewardship, when owning the largest antique center in the country.
Yeah,
it's not like in a braggadocious way. It's more of, we own the largest antique center in the country. We have 1,000 people that depend on us to buy and sell.
Every one of those dealers
correctly,
and every one of the employees. Really, we got to steer the ship.
Yeah, you're in the forefront.
Yes,
you got to lead it. Steering the ship is huge because you're the captain.
Yeah, so
you got to lead it.
We don't take that lightly.
No,
by any means. And like you said, when we say stewardship, that's what we're talking about. It's people's livelihoods. So we want to make sure we're doing our part.
And then,
the best we can.
And then we have the next generation stepping into the business.
Yeah.
I want to set up a foundation that they can keep going with, launch on when we hand this over to these guys over the next few years. And so, part of you guys, your influence and you guys, your interaction with us is we're weighing that very heavily. And as we guide the next year of the Antique Center, the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, and our channel here, obviously, we want to do it well. We want to do it well.
Talking earlier, you mentioned change, and change is the hardest thing for people to do because you get used to something and you do it.
Yeah.
And the hardest thing for people to do.
We love our routines. We all do.
Yeah, we all do. But stepping outside of your norm, of your box, of your little square that you got planned out pretty well. That's how you grow.
Yeah.
And that.
So we're going to do some pruning with this channel, and we would love to hear from you guys.
That's interesting.
Some pruning, it's a good biblical.
They say it creates regrowth, so we'll
it
see.
does. It creates new growth.
Don't prune too much, Mike.
Don't kill it. We're just going to prune it.
I think I'm getting a beard shave. It sounds like.
I started that myself.
I'm gonna get a regrowth.
Oh man, I did that to myself yesterday.
So in all seriousness, though, guys, we do want to hear from you. What is it about our channel that you enjoy watching? What do you want to see more of? What are we doing that you're like, this really doesn't. I don't want to see any more of that. I don't care. Give us feedback. You don't want to see any more of Jimmy's beard? We'll cut it off. I don't mind.
Constructive criticism.
More of that.
Constructive criticism, but not just that. But what do you guys really love? Something that I enjoy from our channel is our faith bleeds through, and Mom's word of the day for me personally is a big part of our channel, and we don't want to ever stop being a light. We feel like we have been blessed our entire lives, and we are stewards right now of this thing called the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, and our auction companies, and our lives, and our families, and all these antiques. We get to be stewards and hand them off. I love that. I love what we do and how we do it. It's a beautiful thing to watch. So we want to hear back from you guys what you like from us, and we're looking forward to this retooling. We're not going to share any of it yet, though. You're going to have to watch. It's going to be different starting in January. I'm not sure if it's going to be in a week or 2 weeks before we kick it off, but it's going to be different, and you're going to be surprised.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And like I said, it's different. And sometimes you mentioned the word of the day. Sometimes if I don't catch the word of the day, Mom, there, I watch our stuff so I can
get the word.
Get the word of the day. Yeah,
you got to have the word of the day.
Have
a little inspiration every day never hurts anybody. That's for sure. Okay. our Whatnot channel, Burner Brother Antiques. We are still going to be doing Whatnots. We have another show this Friday. I'm pretty sure Bulk Jewelry.
Bulk Jewelry this Friday.
Bulk Jewelry this Friday. The Whatnot channels, guys, it's going to explode. It's going to get bigger. We're going to continue to work through those. So if you're not following us on Whatnot, make sure you're following us on Whatnot. The Heart of Ohio Antique Center is open every day, 9:30 to 6. Our next day we're closed is Easter Sunday.
Yes.
So we are open. If you want to come, come on out. We're
Remember, we feature Mojo's Cafe. It's a great lunch special. Anytime that you're there, stop in, grab something to eat.
Yeah, I was thinking, Josh, the food must be pretty good because I was trying to get lunch here the other day. I every time I went out there, the line was just. I was like, I don't have time to stop.
But honestly,
awesome.
man, it is really
but they get
food.
through
All
people, and
their
it's
fast,
good food.
Yeah, great employees back there. They're doing a great job.
9:30 to 6 every day at the Heart of Ohio, guys, and you're going to see 1 mile of antiques under roof. Now think about that. If you like to exercise even, just come out and shop at the mall and you get your exercise in and you get to see world-class antiques and affordable stuff as well. All in the antiques and collectibles line, vintage. And you're going to see items that are priced at $1, and we have an item priced at $125,000 in there. So you're going to see everything. It is like a slice.
I don't go in that booth.
You don't go. Jimmy's afraid to go in that booth.
I don't want not anything out.
Put your hands behind your back or your pocket.
So if you're out there and you want to come experience something like nothing else in the world, the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, it is America's antiquing destination. It's incredible. We invite you personally to come out. If it's your first trip, we'll buy you lunch. Just say you've seen this video and that Josh said he'd pay.
That's
so
right.
We're good to go.
just
put it on my
put it on
bill.
me.
It's all right. Josh's bill, my bill. If you see us out there, we'll take care of it, guys. And we'd love to have you come out. Our auction gallery, Burners Auction Gallery. That's burners.com, BERNERS.com. We're actually going to be 3 auctions out at the end of this week. We're at a point now, instead of just having next week's catalog posted on Fridays, we actually have the next 2 weeks posted on Fridays. So you can go right now and preview 2 weeks of auctions. We've never been able to do that in all of our years, but because of this break and Lucas and Josiah coming on, we now have that. It's online. Go and check it out. It's crazy. Everything's starting at $1. 1,000 items this week, 500 items next week, or 450. 1,000 items the following week, all on burners.com. Yeah. Anything else?
Coppertop House. We do have some openings in January and February. So if you're looking for an Airbnb in the area, maybe you're coming in to shop at the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, look up the Coppertop House. Emily runs it, my wife. So
yeah. So if you guys aren't
I
familiar
think
with
she's got good deals going on right now as well, because January, February is a little slow for us. So yeah, stop in. And
So Coppertop House is a house that Josh and Emily were able to renovate the entire thing, an old farmhouse. It's an incredible atmosphere. A couple of years, there's a pond out there on the property. It's a beautiful place. Go to Airbnb and look up Coppertop House, and you can find that on Airbnb.
Yeah, and it's cool too.
Jimmy, won't you give us a word of the day?
Huh?
Mom's not here. We're not posting again for a few days. So
I know, but my word of the day is one of the things that I don't want to give away. Would inspire.
Inspire. All right. You want to go into any more depth on it? Inspire, is that the word?
Inspire. Well, if you're inspiring people, no matter what you're doing in your life, you're always inspiring people. I tell my kids this when I'm coaching. I said, you're leading. You're inspiring. No matter what you do. Because people are watching you. And people watch you. They lead. You're leading them, whether you're doing good things or bad things. Other people see them. I tell them at home, if you're being mean to your siblings or doing something crazy.
He's inspired us a lot.
You're watching. Someone's watching you, though. But even in school and around interaction with the teachers.
This is a beat down.
I guess he was giving us inspiration to get into work.
You're going to do what I say, or you're going to get inspired to.
You're leading every day in your life, no matter what you do. You just putting your grocery cart away. Now, a lot of you don't do this probably, but I know I've made it a point now when I go shopping. I put my cart back, and someone else sees that, and I'm like, "Oh, that's
a little
good thing."
A little thing that I do with the grocery carts now. We shop a lot at Aldi's. I love Aldi's. It's, if you don't know what Aldi's is, little grocery companies from Germany. Anyways, you got to put a coin in to get your cart. And so I always take my cart back, but I always leave my coin in. So it's just something little. It costs me a quarter, but
quarter.
It's like when somebody gets that, and they're like, They
You know
look
what's
and they're like,
pretty
"Oh, I
cool?
got a free cart! I got a
What's
free
pretty
cart!"
cool though is if you notice, several people will, hey, you need a quarter as you're walking up.
It's usually that way.
So I always like that.
Yeah, that's
pretty cool.
funny.
I try
Well,
to do the same
inspire.
thing.
Inspire. Word of the day.
somebody.
Inspire somebody. Bless them, inspire them, and we'll hopefully we'll inspire you guys in buying and selling antiques. That's part of our role and job, and we get it, we understand it, and we love doing it. So, blessings out there. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and thank you for your blessings on our channel.
2025 coming up, right?
2020. Can you believe that? 2025. Wow. Whew. Okay.
Remember
the Y2K bug in 2000? We were all going down.
Yeah,
We're still
the
here.
computers were crashing. Everything was going to stop working.
We're still here.
25 years later, we are still here.
Okay, well, guys, listen, we're going to get off here now, and blessings. We'll see you tomorrow. No, we won't. We'll see you soon, though.